Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Caitlin Keenaham.
And I'm Megan Fee. Coming up on today's show, we've got special guest Mr. Rodgers in studio with a very important message.
Plus, we have all the information on how you can support your Lady Vikings tonight. So let's go ahead and get it started. Gtv News
starts right now.
Welcome back, Geneva. Here are your morning announcements for Thursday, February 22nd, 2018.
Now we're going to toss it over to Mr. Rodgers. He is on set with some very important messages. Mr. Rodgers?
Good morning, everybody. This morning, our freshman class viewed the annual PLP presentation on the signs of suicide and the signs of depression. This is a presentation that all of you, unless you are new to Geneva High School, have heard during your freshman year here at the high school, and you will also continue to hear some reminders about this important topic. What I want to do this morning is also remind all of you of that important acronym that is presented as part of the Signs of Suicide presentation, ACT, A-C-T, which means acknowledge, care, and tell. What they stressed during that presentation is if you or someone you know are having some disturbing thoughts, considering harming yourself, or just not feeling right, please acknowledge that there's a problem, show some care and some concern for the person or for yourself for that matter, and then go to a trusted adult and tell them what the problem is so that you can get the proper care. I want to thank the PLP, our Peer Leadership Program, for this morning's presentation, as well as our social workers, our psychologists, and our counselors for their willingness to always tackle this important topic and for putting on such a wonderful presentation. We also had two students this morning who have battled some social emotional issues during their lifetime, and they had the courage to share those experiences in our auditorium this morning. So thank you again to them for going out on a limb and sharing those difficult memories. I also want to transition and share or segue the information that was learned this morning and that you've all hopefully learned through these programs over the last several years and apply it to our building safety. The reason I bring this up this morning is because we all by now are obviously aware of the horrific tragedy that occurred in Florida last week. Innocent victims lost their lives due to a school shooting in Florida. Obviously, we want to do everything possible to prevent that from happening here at Geneva High School. Your safety is of the utmost concern to all of us here at Geneva High School. My goal when you walk in the door each and every day is to feel safe, to know that you are in a safe environment and one in which you can enjoy yourself, have a great school experience, and learn as much as possible. Again, I want to reiterate, the safety of our Geneva students is of the utmost concern, and also the safety of our faculty and staff. We have comprehensive safety plans in place in Geneva School District number 304. But what I want to talk about this morning is that all of those plans don't mean anything if we don't use that same acronym, acknowledge, care, and tell, ACT. When it comes to building safety, if you become aware of something that's problematic in our building, you need to acknowledge it, you need to share it with someone. Tell an adult, tell a teacher, come tell me, go to the dean's office. If we all work together, we can do our best to ensure the safety of everyone that steps foot in this building on a daily basis. Yesterday, we had some students that wanted to stand in unity and support the students in Florida in favor of school safety. And I applaud that, and we allowed you to do those things. And there's another event being advertised taking place on March 14th. Again, if we get organized, I think we can do something very impactful on that day. I understand the desire to impact local, state, and federal government representatives to make change, but those things are very slow, very drawn-out processes that may or not meet everyone's needs. What can meet everyone's needs here at Geneva High School is if we all work together, if we communicate, and if we do the little things that we know can keep all of us safe here on a daily basis. One big thing here at Geneva High School is the entrance and exits to our mobile classrooms on the south side of the building. I'm here today to ask all of you a favor. We have one exit in the Commons that's intended for students to exit the building and go straight to those mobile classrooms. After having a class in the mobile classroom, you're asked to come out the mobile and back into the Commons entrance. I know that for convenience sake and when you're short on time, people are using doors at the end of the EE hallway or in the A hallway on the south side of the building. But that compromises our security. The entrance and exit to the mobile classrooms and back into the Commons are manned every day by a security person. And they will continue to be monitored throughout the school year. But when you go out a different door on the south side of the building, that security is compromised and there's no one there to supervise that area. So I'm asking your help. Please use that one door into the mobile, one door out of the mobile, and one door in and out of the Commons to continue to ensure our safety. As I said earlier, we certainly do not want to have anything happen here like happened in Florida or has happened in many, many other places across the country. We know that no one is immune. But if we all keep safety and security on our minds, and if we all work together, I believe we can avoid those things to the best of our ability. And then on March 14th, if we want to do something more to try to impact those local, state, and federal authorities, then we'll do our best. So please, let's all work together. Thanks very much for your time, everybody. Have a great day.
And now here's 3 to know before we go. There's a tennis meeting after school today in room J230 and have your physicals turned in.
There is a lifting for girls lacrosse from 4 to 5 and be prepared to fitness test.
And Voyager meets today after school in room A108.
Now before we go, we'd like to remind everyone that the girls varsity basketball team will be playing their sectional championship game tonight against Wheaton-Warrenville South.
That's right. Come on out to Lake Park at 7 o'clock tonight to show your support for the defending state champs. The girls are on fire this season, and they would love a huge blue crew to cheer them on.
Yes, I know that I will be there, and I'm so excited. I hope that they win. Fingers crossed. Well, Geneva, that looks like that's all the news that we have for you today. I'm Caitlin Keenan.
And I'm Megan Fee. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Geneva, and go Vikings.